Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
No one was hurt during a fire in Meade County earlier this week. The North Haines Volunteer Fire Department says the fire happened just after 9:30 Tuesday night. Crews arriving on scene found a building engulfed in flames, with fire starting to spread to nearby grass.
The building was abandoned, so officials let it burn. The fire is believed to be human caused. If you have any information, you are asked to call the Meade County Sheriff's Office.
Authorities in Brookings County are investigating a case of graffiti in both the central and southeastern parts of Volga. The Brookings County Sheriff's Office posted these pictures to Facebook. They say the first piece was reported on a speed limit sign in the area of 6th Street and Caspian Avenue. The
second was reported on city-owned property in the 200 block of Casson Avenue. If you have any information about the case, you are asked to call the Sheriff's Office or Brookings Area Crime Stoppers.
Authorities are asking for help in an investigation involving hundreds of dead carp in Hamlin County. The discovery was made on May 28th on private property.
The location is 1.5 miles east of Lake Ponset. The Hamlin County Sheriff's Office says no one had permission to access the land where the fish was dumped.
Now let's send it over to meteorologist Adam Rutt for a check of this morning's forecast. Starting the day pretty nice, Adam.
Yeah, not bad at all, especially further south and east where we have a decent sunrise in place. We have had a little more cloud cover, though, to the west, and we're going to continue to see that build in a little bit more over the course of your day. Here's a view from our downtown camera. The Washington Pavilion is front and center. 55 at the airport. Not much of a breeze to speak of, so it's also a calm start to the day. We're in the 50s across much of the area. 49 the exception on the low end in Custer. 61 in Sisseton on the high end of that scale. We also don't have much of a breeze to speak of, not just in Sioux Falls, but across a majority of the area, generally less than 10 miles per hour on the anemometer, so we also have that working in our favor. Lately, we really haven't had much of a breeze to worry about, let alone speak of. There's that light bit of rain extending from winter north and west up into northern portions of KELOLAND, but we have a better chance for showers and thunderstorms for some, not all, later this evening. And we'll also watch a couple of details as we head into next week. Meteorologist Scott Munt will have more on your extended forecast.
Thanks, Adam. As temperatures rise, Sioux Falls police are sending a reminder to residents about pets inside of cars. Officials say temperatures inside of a car can rise quickly, even with the window cracked. Police ask that you leave your pet at home where it is cool and safe.
Authorities add that if you see a pet left in a hot car, call animal control. Leave a good description of the car and where to find it so they can respond quickly. The city of Sioux Falls will be tackling how to best address the growing homeless population. The city council approved a homelessness task force. It was brought forward by Councilman Rich Mercoris and Kurt Sale.
It will make homelessness a priority of the council and the city of Sioux Falls. Julie Becker with the St. Francis House is hoping that the task force will lead to meaningful change.
We need to step up, and it isn't just let's creating a plan. We also have to act upon that plan and have the support of the city and the county to have those additional funds to be able to support agencies such as St. Francis House, the Union Gospel Mission, Bishop Dudley.
Digital reporter Jasmine Jackson spoke with Becker and Mercoris about the growing homeless population and what the city council hopes the task force will accomplish. That's what this KELOLAND.com original online now. An event this weekend will give you the chance to experience cultures from around the world.
Saturday is the 25th Festival of Cultures at Falls Park. The event is put on by the Multicultural Center and has performers, food trucks, and vendors.
I did a little bit of research, and the first Festival of Cultures had a couple hundred, almost 1,000 people attend. This year we're anticipating anywhere from 12 to 15,000, so it's definitely grown.
The event is from noon to 5. For more information, head to this story right here on KELOLAND.com. Building a tractor is not easy, but students at SDSU spent all school year building and designing a quarter-scale tractor.
And over the weekend, the quarter-scale tractor team was named international champion. Some students have spent nearly 40 hours a week working on the machine and say they are excited to see all the work has paid off.
We really just wanted to produce a tractor so the freshmen could understand what goes into it and what they can get out of it with their first year. But then as soon as we got to competition and things started falling our ways for presentation-wise, team designing-wise, and all of that, it became more of a reality by the end that we did stand a chance, and it was really surreal to listen to our name be called on top.
They competed against teams from across the country and Canada in a tractor pull and had several presentations about their tractor, as well as marketing strategies. That is a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Scott Munn. Scott?
All right, good morning, everybody. We are following developing thunderstorms for later this afternoon. See that on FUTURECAST maybe around 2 or 3 o'clock. Now, anything that develops will move to the east and to the southeast. There is a marginal risk for severe weather with any storm that develops. Think hail and wind will be the main threat. And if you're caught underneath a thunderstorm, well, you probably get some heavier downpours. Amounts around 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch looking likely. It all depends on where these storms do develop. And there is a look at that marginal risk for severe weather, hail and wind being the main threat. Warming temperatures for this weekend. Saturday, expect widespread 80s. By the time we do get into Sunday, widespread 80s will continue. Humidity will continue to go up as well. And Monday is just looking hot with temperatures in the 90s. That may cover central and eastern KELOLAND. In the meantime, today we'll have our highs in the 70s with the developing thunderstorms later this afternoon and for this evening. You can always check the details of the 7-day forecast while you're here online. Have a great day.